passed away a few days ago. Rachel Griffin. She was 90 years old. Now let me ask you something. Those funerals are pretty rough. You been to one lately? They're no fun. You know what's worse than a funeral? Going on a rainy day. You know what's worse than that, young man? My ex-wife came. Funeral, rain, ex-wife. You know what's worse than that? Her mother-in-law. My ex-mother-in-law came to... My nanny, she loved chocolate. I threw a bar of chocolate to her. So wherever she is, I hope she enjoys. And you know what? She ate chocolate all her life. Never weighed more than 90 pounds. Well, she did when she was born. She was not 90 pounds. But let me tell you something. I got to looking up there, and I thought, I don't want all this rigmarole, and I do not. I went and signed the living will. You know what I'm talking about? You got one? Everybody should have one. I do not want any uneducated person in charge of me. I want them to pull the plug. Let me tell you something. Here's the deal. Here's what I put in my living will. If I do not request, within 3 days, if I do not request one of the following: Diet Mountain Dew, my girlfriend, nice glass of wine, my girlfriend, Michelob Ultra, Diet Mountain Dew, my girlfriend, maybe a little Diet Mountain Dew, and my girlfriend. If I don't request that, pull the plug, let the big fat lady sing, it's over, I'm out of here. That's the way I want it. But I want to do this tribute to Nanny, and I want to ask you, you said what's worse than a funeral? Yeah, you're right, a wedding. I've been to several, been in several. But my you got an ex-mother-in-law? What did she give you for Christmas? Nothing. Mine did. This year they were red. I'm not kidding you. Last year they were pink. The year before that they were... Girls, you know what these are? What are they? Good job. Give her a hand. Handkerchiefs. Of course they're handkerchiefs. You know, the kids nowadays, they say bandanas or do-rags. These are handkerchiefs. Why would... I know what you're thinking, young man. Why would my ex-mother-in-law give me handkerchiefs? I'm going to tell you. These are left-handed handkerchiefs. I'm right-handed. They're useless. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I'm right-handed. These are left. Well, here, let me show you. Now, we called it a granny knot. Tonight, I'm going to call it a nanny knot in honor of my nanny. But it's left over right, right over left. It's a very tight knot. The tighter you pull on that, the smaller it gets. You understand that? What's your name? What's your name? Chris? Here, you don't have to don't pull me off stage, but here, grab on that. I want you to see. Yeah, no, the end of the handkerchief. That's a good tight knot, right? That's a real knot. Now, you pulled and you tugged. Are you left-handed or are you right-handed? Right, these are left-handed handkerchiefs, okay? They got it. I got to slow it down for y'all. Left over right, right over left. Ashley, would you give me a hand? Come here, listen. Well, thank you, Ashley. Ashley, now, I'm going to put, that's a good tight square knot. You know what? I don't know what this is called. If I put 3 square knots in there, it may be called a Girl Scout or a Boy Scout. Are y'all Girl Scouts? I was a Girl Scout. That's why I have so many ex-mother-in-laws. Ashley, don't pull me off stage because you could very easily do that because I'm old. Just give it a tug. You can see that's a good tight knot, right? Good job, Ashley. Now let me ask you something. You left-handed or you right-handed? These are left-handed handkerchiefs, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Thank you. Michelle liked it. I don't know about these guys over here. I know what you're thinking, hon. What's your name? Taylor? What is it? Sarah? Sarah's thinking, thank you, Ashley. Sarah's thinking, he's an old guy, left over right, right over left. Let me get my hands on him. Sarah, come here. Do me a favor. Here, one hand here and one hand here. Crank down, Sarah, as hard as you want to. Just give it a pull here. And Sarah, it's got to... Sarah, I didn't mean for you to put that extra tug in there. You got long fingernails? You left-handed or you right-handed? Right-handed, these are left-handed handkerchiefs. I will re-gift them. Anybody left-handed in the crowd? You are? Christmas, Thanksgiving, I'll give them to you sometime. Pink, turquoise, red, I've got a bunch of them. And let me tell you something. My first mother-in-law passed away. New Year's Day this last year, I'm sitting there watching a football game. They call me, they say, Mark, you got to be the executive of the state here. We've got to make some major decisions. I said, what do you mean? Well, the family's distraught. You want to bury her? You want to embalm her? Or you want to cremate her? I said, just do all three. I didn't want to take any chances. So I'm playing golf with the funeral director. And he says, Mark, have you pre-planned? This was like 3 months later. He said, have you pre-planned your funeral? I said, what are you talking about, pre-planning my funeral? He said, well, for $80,000, I can put you in the finest coffin that money can buy. Greg's his name. I said, Greg, I'm not spending $80,000 on a casket. He said, that's all right. He said, for $50,000, I can put you in the second finest coffin money can buy. It's a little windy out here tonight. At least it beats the rain. Look at there. He said, we'll do that one for you. I said, oh, no. I don't want to spend that kind of money. I said, number one, my father passed away when he was 89. My mom was 86. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't drink and smoke, okay? He said, how much are you going to spend? And I told him, and he said, this is the way we'll be taking you out. So that's a little tribute to my nanny, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. And we're going to give that diamond. Thank you, James. Thank you for taping that for me. You can cut now. All right, guys, in a minute we're going to give that diamond ring away. Let me ask you something. I'm trying to get in.